Yo, what up, chat? It's your boy, Beats. And I'm here to talk about my personal favorite top 5 streamers. Now, that could be on Twitch or YouTube or even Facebook, okay? Obviously, I'm on Twitch. I'm also on YouTube. So I like both of those. I have a Facebook account, but, I don't really advertise that. It's more personal, right? So these are going to be my top 5 all-time right now favorite streamers, and I'm really basing this off of like people I enjoy watching and I enjoy their content, right? So to be fair, a couple of my choices aren't necessarily people I watch stream like their whole stream, but I like their content too. So let's be fair. So as streamers, they are my favorite streamers, but also some of them I like their content, right? So let's start off with our number 5 pick. And what I'll say about this guy, he was an individual I actually met through another streamer. Okay, so he's a real cool cat. He plays a lot of similar games I do. That's why I like him. And without further ado, I'll just go right into who it is, and then I'll explain more. It's my boy Wolf Crier. Okay. Now, Wolf Crier does, I've got their streams pulled up. And by the way, I'll put it down in the comments section of like, each of these people. And I'll put them in sequential order, just like I'm explaining them here. But I picked Wolf Crier because I feel like, he's a few things. I'm relatable to the guy because he's got a few kids. He's got a wife, he's got a family. He's a family man. And he plays a lot of the same type of games I do. He plays a lot of Diablo. He plays a lot of PoE. And I love those games. I love those two games. So I enjoy his content. I enjoy the videos he makes. I enjoy his play style. He's kind of, he's definitely more laid back. So a lot of people might think, well, Beats, why do you like Wolf Crier and not, why is he your number 5 pick? Well, again, his content, right? He puts out some really good videos. He puts out some good content in his videos, and he's got his funny moments. You know what I'm saying? He's a little bit more serious of a streamer than myself. I'm more of a goofball and whatever. You know what I'm saying? So he's somebody I like to watch. I like to watch his videos, and I do actually watch his streams from time to time. Okay, and I love playing games with him. He actually plays with me sometimes. So he's actually one of my favorite streamers that actually plays with me sometimes. So shout out to my boy Wolf Crier. Make sure you follow him. I'm gonna go into number 4 now. What I say before I show you this individual is I recently found out about this guy, and I found out about this guy through another guy that I also watch, and he's got a lot of energy. He's really insanely good at the games he plays. Like I'm talking like on a level like I wish I could be on that level, right? And I'm gonna go ahead and dump him in here now, and that's Zlaner. Okay, I recently found out about him when he started playing with another streamer I know and like, right? And he's insane, man. He goes into any FPS game, first person shooter, and just lays waste to people, just destroys them. And he's got a lot of good clips. You can go down in his and check him out. And also, I was watching a lot of his videos when people were involved in his like accusations and all this stuff, saying he's hacking. I mean, this dude literally set up cameras behind him, so people would know he's not using no aimbot type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now, here's the thing. This is the big controversy, right? He is a controller player, right? So he does get aim assist, but I'm not gonna discredit him for that, because I've seen some people play with aim assist and just be complete garbage. This kid just goes in and he's got high win solo games. He's got like mad energy the whole time he's playing. I love watching this kid play. He's super enjoyable to play when I'm not watching other people. He's got great content, got great videos. He plays with other streamers I like too. So that's my number 4. Zlaner's my number 4. Now, number 3, I had a real hard decision between 2 and 3, and the reason why is because my top 3 are really the first 3 people I really started watching. You know what I'm saying? And this next person actually got me into streaming. Like, not introduced me to streaming, wasn't the first person I ever saw stream video games, but actually got me watching them. And when I watched them stream, I was like, you know what? I feel like I could do this. I might not be on that level, but I feel like I could definitely give it a go. And it was also somebody I watched a lot of content creation at the time. I didn't even know about streams, really, to be real honest. I started watching streaming, but I knew they had YouTube, but didn't know that they streamed on Twitch, right? So I found out about Twitch also around this time. And that's none other than my homie Bloodshed, right? Now, for those of you that know me, know that Bloodshed shows me mad love. Doesn't even need to do that, right? He hosts me from time to time, and I appreciate all that. That's not why he's my favorite though, right? Like that, that's not why he's in my top 3. He's in my top 3 because he like Wolf Crier, he likes a lot of the same games I do, right? Like I like first person shooters, but all y'all that know me know that more than first person shooters, I like ARPGs like PoE and Diablo 3, and I also like games like MMOs like World of Warcraft. And I did play Lost Ark. I've kind of lost my love for that pretty quickly just because it's the anime, man. It's the anime. I figured it out. I just don't like the anime. I like cartoony games. I like serious looking games, but I can't do space and I can't do anime. I don't know why. It's visually, it just messes me up. But Bloodshed has great content videos. You know what I'm saying? Great content videos. And he's been annihilating some Lost Ark. Now, as you can see here, his Lost Ark views are much lower than, say, like his Diablo views, right? If you go look at his older Diablo videos, he's got a lot of views on his Diablo videos. Lost Ark is very, very, very saturated game right now. There's a lot of big namers out there playing this game. So, this was 3 weeks ago. He's got 24K here. But I'm used to seeing his videos, bust 100K. He's got videos that have probably millions of views actually. So he's dope. Make sure you sub to him. He's got 126K subscribers. That's nothing to bat an eye at. You know what I'm saying? I got like 200 on my YouTube, almost 300. This dude's got like 126K. So he's been dropping content for years. I think since like I want to say since probably at least 2014 or 2015, because I was watching his Diablo 3 videos, and that's how I got turned on to him, because he played Diablo 3. I love Bloodshed. He's awesome. Make sure you check him out if you like ARPGs and MMOs. That's like 90% of what he does. He does do some variety, but he's mostly MMOs and ARPGs, right? So that's my homie Bloodshed. Now, number 2, again, I said 2 and 3 was a very hard decision because these two people were a lot alike, but Bloodshed is very, very humble dude, very mellow, right? I rarely see Bloodshed get like I get, which is just a spurg, right? Like I'm a spurg. You guys say like I'm a spurg. So this next individual is only above Bloodshed only simply because I watch him just as much, and I used to watch a lot of his Diablo videos, but he's on my level of like ridiculousness as far as getting stupid. Okay, and that's none other than the infamous Quinn69. Okay, I've watched him for just as long as I have Bloodshed, at least minimum, right? Because when I started playing Diablo 3, I saw some of their videos on like builds and shit. I'm like, yo, man, these dudes seem pretty cool, right? And then that's like I said, when I found out about Twitch, Quinn brings a lot of stuff for, again, the ARPG community. Mostly plays ARPGs. Like I would say 90%. He did do like this stint where he was playing like he will do some variety from time to time, but he did like a stint of Minecraft for a while, and that was actually kind of entertaining to watch him play Minecraft. Don't ask me why, but it was hella funny, bro. It was hella funny. So he's really great. He's a complete spurg. He probably takes it to another level past me because I can't really get to where I like to be spurginess level because my family's in the house. I don't have a super large house. So if I get too out of hand, I stream at night. They'll all come over and kind of punch me in the throat. You know what I'm saying? And I like my throat, so I don't want to get punched in the throat. But Quinn69 It's number 2, and he's got great content, so make sure you peep him out. Now, my last one, I I've always mostly played ARPGs and MMOs, like 90% of my gaming career, right? It wasn't until I started streaming where I feel like a lot of times when I'm watching MMO and ARPG streamers, even though I like those types of games, a lot of times the action, even though like ARPG stands for action role-playing game, it's not as intense as like a battle royale or like some of the FPS games, because it's just like constant, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes ARPGs, like, I don't want to say like watching golf, but it's like watching baseball. It's a little slower paced. And then FPS games, like these battle royales, a lot of them, it's just boom, 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 right? And I never forget, I saw this dude, and I was like, holy shit, this guy is insanely entertaining on all levels. Not just, he's not just funny. He has a serious about him. He has a good presence while he's streaming. And I'll go ahead and throw him up here so you guys can check it out. But it's DrDisrespect, man. I mean, I don't think y'all could blame me, right? DrDisrespect is just a level of streamer and a gamer that I can actually relate with, because the dude talks about, you know, the 2-time back-to-back 1993, 1994 Blockbuster World Champion. It's funny because, and I'm not making this up at all. I lived in North Carolina at the time. I went to Blockbuster, and I know when Doc was talking about him going, I went to both of those. I entered in both of them, and I don't remember if it was the 93 or 94 year specifically, but the one year they had NBA Jams, and they had Donkey Kong Country on Super Nintendo. I was never a Sega Genesis dude. NBA Jams was Sega Genesis, right? I didn't have a Sega Genesis. I played Super Nintendo. So when I went to the Blockbuster Championships, I even if I would have made it further, which by the way, I did make the qualifiers, but it was like my family had a trip or something, like we were going to my grandma's house, and my dad was like, well, I mean, we're going to grandma's, homie. I can't take you down to play video games, you know? And that was back in the 90s when like video gaming wasn't nowhere near what it is today, right? So my dad was like, you know, I don't put it on him. He had other plans, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I would have never faced him ultimately, because he did NBA Jams and I played Super Nintendo. So they had two different games going for those championships. He doesn't say that, but they did. They had Donkey Kong Country and they had NBA Jams. I didn't play NBA Jams, but at the arcade, so I didn't have Sega Genesis to go home and like practice, right? But Donkey Kong, bro, the reason I made it through the qualifiers was because in Donkey Kong, the highest points was how many bananas you collected. I knew where all the bananas. I went home and practiced. I practiced the first couple of stages that they threw you into, because I learned, because the object was they give you like, I want to say like 2 or 3 minutes, run through, get all the bananas, blah, blah, blah. And I made it. I was like first place. I was first place. I would have been going to the next round, wherever that was located. But it didn't work out. Didn't work out, right? So that's how long I've been gaming. So that's why I can relate with him a lot. He's got to be the same age as me. I haven't looked. I don't virtually. I know his real name's Guy Beam, but I haven't internet stalked him, nothing. I'm like, oh, DrDisrespect was born in 1982, just like me, and he's gonna be 40 also, and like I don't know what kind of breath mints the dude eats. You know what I'm saying? I watch his streams. I know what he says, so I get content off that. But yeah, man, I mean, he drops some. He doesn't have big high kill games like some of the other like younger dudes, like your Zlaners and your Aidens and things like that. But I mean, the dude's still at a level, right, where it's just, I don't think nobody can touch him. I think even on YouTube, he doesn't have like the most subscribers out of any video gamer, but he has a lot of subscribers. I mean, he's got 3.8 million. That's a lot, man. That's a ton. That's a ton. And you know, some people don't like him. Some people don't like him for different reasons, and that's fine. Hey, the greats need haters, baby. That's all I got to say. So those are my top 5. So number 1, DrDisrespect. Number 2, Quinn69. Number 3 is Bloodshed. Number 4 is Zlaner. Number 5 is Wolf Crier. Right now, like my boy Bobby Robert here in chat, he's anxiously waiting. I do have a couple honorable mentions. I have 3. I would like to mention Summit 1G. I love Summit too, man. I didn't put him on the cut because as of recently, I haven't watched him as much. Now, back in the DrDisrespect days, he would have been in my top 5 for sure because I was watching him a lot because he was entertaining. He was playing H1Z1 when Doc was, and he's fun to watch. He's also, I think he's definitely younger than me, so he's around my age. So again, I can relate with the kid. I can't watch some of these like young kids play because to me it's just annoying, right? Like just like they probably can't watch me, which is literally when you look at my demographic, it's all mostly older dudes and females that come by. I don't know any kids that stop by like, hi, Beat, except for like my nephew and stuff, right? The other honorable mention was Tim the Tap Man. Same with Tim the Tap Man. Back in the H1Z1, DrDisrespect, watching Summit 1G, I was also watching Tim the Tap Man. And Tim the Tap Man also played Overwatch, so I could relate with a lot of what he's playing. And also, Tim the Tap Man is, a little bit older. He's not as old as me. I think he's about 8 or 9 years younger than I am. So I can relate with him, but and I did used to watch him a lot, but as of lately, the only time I've watched Tim the Tap Man is when I watch Doc stream, right? And I do watch him separately, but I don't watch him as much as I used to. And then the last one was Bobby Roberts said it's Asmongold. Now, the only reason Asmongold didn't make it is because I like that he plays MMOs. I like some of his content. The thing I like about him is he doesn't change who he is for nobody, right? That's what I really like about him. But something about him, man, I don't know if it's just like I don't know. I can't put my finger on it, right? Like I'm sure I could be homies with the dude. I could play games with him. I could probably hang out with him, but it's just something about Asmongold that just, I don't want to say it doesn't sit right with me because I still like the kid. I think he's a great gamer. I think he's a great streamer. He just doesn't make the cut. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch as much of his content. I watched a couple of his videos, but I don't watch a whole lot of his content. But he's up there. He's up there. So that's the 3 honorable mentions. Again, my top 5 chat. So if you guys like them, make sure you leave some comments. Make sure you follow all these guys. I'm going to drop the top 5 in the comment section for sure. I'll put the honor mentions in there. I might even drop links for them too. I'll drop links in the comment for them too. But I'll put my top 5. I'll put honorable mentions. And then make sure you leave your comments. Make sure you tell me who your favorite streamers are so I could check them out too. All right? I appreciate you guys. Make sure to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube at Beats for President. Peace. All right. So that's 317. Okay. Damn. We talked about that for that long? Shit. Sitting here talking for like 18 minutes. God damn. Okay. Well, I felt like I had a good start. He's a weird cunt, but a good cunt. Yeah, right? He's got like that weird vibe or something about him that just kind of fucking like, okay. This is what sets me off about Asmongold, right? I feel like dude just doesn't give a shit about himself, right? Like he doesn't care about himself. You damn near did the Doc Summit. Oh, Soda. Soda's all right. Tim, the Doc, Summit, Soda, Asmon. I mean, you damn near did with the